What sets individuals apart isn't always their environment or circumstances, it's their mindset. And one of the most transformative ways of thinking is to believe that you are privileged. The thing is that when we have something already, we think from a place of just being, and sometimes we don't fully appreciate it. For example, you have good health. So you're not thinking about the fact that your back doesn't hurt or you can climb up a flight of stairs. And the ability to do these things are a privilege. It's a privilege because not everyone doesn't have this concern. So, having a privileged mindset is about believing in possibilities and knowing that you deserve the best that life has to offer. A privileged mindset doesn't only refer to external wealth or status either, but rather the internal belief in one's worth, abilities, and potential. It's about recognizing the opportunities around you, staying grounded in gratitude, and approaching challenges with optimism and confidence that you can overcome them. So, I'm going to get into why adopting a privileged mindset can significantly change the trajectory of your life. The first thing is if you think you're privileged and act so, your self belief will shape your life experiences and you'll start having better quality experiences. Empowerment overall, part of that comes with self belief. A privileged mindset will give you a deep sense of confidence in your own abilities and decisions, and in the knowing that things will work out for you. When someone goes to the grocery store who's just been paid or who has savings, their movements in that grocery store are totally different than the person who has $100 in their pocket. There's an ease when they're walking through the aisles because they know they can pick up items and it's covered. But if you have $100 for food, you're walking past food you really like to add to your hand basket because you don't even have a cart. So you're basically going to walk around the grocery store picking up the minimum. The second thing is that opportunities are everywhere for the privileged. A privileged mindset changes your perception of the world. Those who adopt it are always on the lookout for new opportunities, whether they are career related, personal growth focused, or simply chances to learn something new. This mindset sees problems as potential breakthroughs, not roadblocks. The world becomes an abundant place, and opportunities seem endless because a person with a privileged mindset actively seeks them out. They know that what they want is possible. The third thing is that you are more resilient in the face of challenges. Life inevitably presents challenges. However, individuals with a privileged mindset are naturally more resilient. Instead of giving into frustration or failure, they see setbacks as part of their growth. They understand that difficulties are temporary. All resilience grows from the understanding that success is not determined by the current moment, but by long term choices. And with this mindset, you do yourself a huge favor because you are encouraging yourself even when the going gets tough. Another thing is that people with a privileged mindset are growth oriented. This is because privilege compounds. If you have skinny privilege, you're treated better than someone fat or out of shape. You can fit into clothes off the rack, and if you dress well with your slim figure, we know society values slim people. I mean, models are paid their salaries for a reason. So, access to work is a privilege that can come from being slim, access to travel, to influential people. This is just an example of privilege compounding. Someone with a privileged mindset knows that their life and the opportunities they get isn't fixed. This growth mindset allows them to spot more opportunities. Another thing is that gratitude is used as a driving force for the privilege. A privileged mindset is rooted in gratitude. Gratitude changes the way you view life, and it makes you more appreciative of what you have rather than focusing on what you lack. When you practice gratitude regularly, it shifts your perspective to one of abundance. This shift allows you to feel more satisfied and more hopeful about where you're going. And when you appreciate what you have, you become more open to receiving even more blessings and opportunities. The sixth thing is that it helps you break free from limited beliefs. The biggest obstacle to success, or one of the biggest obstacles, is disbelief. We allow others' disbelief to affect us, or we're so stuck on seeing the current circumstances, it becomes hard to move those current branches of life aside to see what's beyond the leaves in front of you. A privileged mindset helps to break free from these limited beliefs. It replaces self-doubt with self-assurance. People with this mindset understand that their past or current circumstances does not have to be their future. They refuse to let society's standards or other people's opinions or their own fears completely dictate what they can achieve. With this perspective, they're able to maneuver past the limitations. So instead of it being a long-standing limitation or roadblock, it becomes temporary because they're able to overcome it. And when you believe you're privileged, when you believe you're blessed, you can steer yourself into making better decisions. Having a privileged mindset leads to better decision-making skills. And when you're looking for opportunities, this mindset lets you look at things from a perspective of potential and possibility, because you just know if things are down, that it's not going to be this way forever. So, of course, your choices are more likely to align with your long-term goals. You'll trim people in your life who don't fall in line with a better life, and you'll move past situations that don't serve you. Also, if you just believe things will work out, you're going to take decisive actions. And you're also more inclined to attract positive relationships, because someone who has a privileged mindset naturally attracts more positive relationships. When you exude confidence and optimism and self-worth, others are drawn to you who are on that same wavelength. People with a privileged mindset tend to surround themselves with like-minded individuals who share similar values and aspirations. Besides this, there's a certain energy they radiate, and this strengthens their relationships because they want people who will appreciate them for who they are. And then, in terms of financial abundance, people with a privileged mindset often experience greater financial success. And this is not necessarily because they come from wealth, but because they approach money and opportunities with a mindset of abundance. They understand the flow of resources and believe that wealth is not a limited commodity. They are more likely to take calculated risks, to invest wisely, and spot opportunities that others may overlook. A privileged mindset helps remove scarcity thinking and paves the way for financial growth. And it also helps you have the ability to inspire others. Someone with a privileged mindset has the power to influence those around them. Because let's say this is your mindset, your outlook about life and the actions you take can become a source of motivation for others to act on their own potential. Having a privileged mindset is not about being entitled. It's more the belief in your abilities. A privileged mindset allows you to be proactive about you and proactive about your life, which ultimately leads to a more fulfilling experience. Having a privileged mindset is the opposite of being doubtful. When doubt creeps in, it's a signal that you are questioning your own capability. So if a person can make you doubt yourself, they can keep you down. But when you embrace and embody a privileged mindset and live your life in a privileged way, you're giving yourself some power. That paycheck may not be what you want, but you have self-esteem. That wardrobe may not be what you want, but you have plans to save and to buy some clothes in a couple of weeks. That relationship may not be what you want or what you deserve, but you have an exit strategy. So embrace the privileges that you do have, even if you think it's small. Do you have good hair? Are you healthy? Do you have a college degree? Do you have healthy children? Do you have your parents in your life? Are you ambitious? You have privilege, and you have more than one. Build on these privileges, compound them, fix your mindset, and elevate your life. Thank you for watching today's video. Remember to hit the like button and also to subscribe.